Let's play a game. Imagine if I'll throw
Ooh.
a scenario out there, then you throw it out. Let's
Mm.
just go back and forth. Let's see how long we can go with this. Imagine if Vice President Kamala Harris had a photo op at Arlington Cemetery.
Mm.
You give me one.
Imagine
Imagine.
if there had been reports that VP made a call about denying aid to a particular state that she was polling behind.
Mm, mm. Imagine if Vice President Kamala Harris was found guilty of 34 felony counts.
Mm.
I That's almost like a fantasy book. I can't even imagine where she'd be in her career
Yeah.
if she had 34 felony counts. Go ahead. Give me another.
Imagine if VP said that the wind tunnels or the windmills are killing the birds.
Mm, he did say that. Imagine if VP said that Irish immigrants who are in New York undocumented were eating cats and dogs.
Imagine if VP said that Irish immigrants were worsening the bloodline, bringing
Hmm.
bad genes. That's what Trump was just saying about the
Hmm.
people crossing the border. They're bringing bad genes.
Bad genes. Yes,
Bad
yes, yes.
genes.
Imagine if in an opener for an interview with, I don't know, Hispanics or Italians. I know Italian is a nationality or some kind of group that wasn't a black group, and opened up with the interview saying, "You're so disrespectful to me. You were late. The audio isn't working, and you're with a fake news organization."
Mm.
Imagine if Kamala Harris did that
Imagine if Kamala Harris told Jewish people that if she lost, it would be their fault
and called them disloyal.
and called them disloyal. Uh-huh. Imagine that, honey.
Imagine that. Imagine if Vice President Kamala Harris was found liable for sexual assault in a civilian court.
Mm, mm, mm.
Where would that black woman's career be if she was found liable of sexual assault in a civilian court?
Imagine if she was found guilty of fraud in her business and
Mm.
she owed $500 million. Black people can't even get away with owing. What did Marilyn Mosby go down for? 10,000, 100. I mean, her taking her retirement. Yeah, imagine.
Imagine if Vice President Kamala Harris canceled an interview because she was upset about fact checking
Mm,
and then told the legendary reporter, Leslie Stahl, "You should apologize to me for
mm.
our previous interview." What an interesting space her career
Yeah,
would be in.
it's these times that we living in is crazy. It really goes to show how completely checked out this country is.
Another one, though. Imagine if Vice President Kamala Harris disrespected a prisoner of war, a Republican prisoner of war named John McCain,
Mm.
and said, "I like heroes who aren't captured," or whatever he said. Could you imagine?
Well,
She
can
she
you
would.
imagine if she didn't want to visit um a veteran cemetery because they're losers for dying in the war?
Mm,
Mm, mm, mm. Just crazy.
I just It's just stunning to me. Imagine if Vice President Kamala Harris was selling $100,000 watches. Imagine if Vice President Kamala Harris was a convicted felon and said, "Black folks can relate to me more because I have a mugshot." How would black folks
Child,
react to that?
she got
How would black
dragged
folks
by her
react?
own daddy because she said that Jamaican people smoke weed. So she couldn't have said nothing about no doggone felon shit.
What if, imagine if Vice President Kamala Harris threw paper towels, tossed paper towels at victims of a hurricane?
What if she's imagine if Vice President Kamala Harris said, "You only have to vote for me once, and then you never have to worry about voting again."
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That would be something. Who knows where her career would be? Imagine if Vice President Kamala Harris, the man she worked alongside, Joe Biden, didn't even endorse her for president. Like
Ooh,
Mike Pence won't even endorse Trump for president.
it's crazy.
It's
Mm.
crazy how the bar is so low
It is.
for him and the bar is so high for her.
Yeah. Any one of the things that of the thousand things that Trump has done would be catastrophic for Vice President Kamala Harris.
Absolutely.
Any one of
Would ruin her career.
them.
I
The
mean, I
media
know
would
this sounds
never
silly,
let it
but
go. Never.
imagine if Vice President Kamala Harris gutted the economy of Oakland, California,
Mm,
the way that Donald Trump gutted the economy of Atlantic City, New Jersey, where I was born.
mm-hmm.
My mother, when I took her to AC, she was stunned at what her, I mean, she left a long time ago, but she
Mm-hmm.
left in the 80s. She was stunned at how different Atlantic City, New Jersey looked when she came back for Christmas one time.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, "Why does it look like this?" I said, "It's a man named Trump." And other stuff too.
Yeah, but
But it's
mostly.
casino bombed, not paying small contractors. Imagine if Vice President Kamala Harris had a college called Kamala Harris University
Mm,
that exploited people. According to the New York Times, Trump secretly stayed in touch with Vladimir Putin after leaving office. According to a new book by Bob Woodward, he sent Vladimir Putin rare COVID 19 tests for his personal use. He's chit chatting with Vladimir Putin and won't sit down with 60 Minutes. This is in the New York Times, just broke a little bit ago.
oh wow, that's crazy.
He spoke with him as many as 7 times, according to the New York Times, via Bob Woodward's book.
Mm.
So, yeah, that's where we are.